So sourcing modules is providing the different options to the customer. So let me just brief about that self as well. So with the help of sourcing modules, we can perform either RFI discussion with the supplier or RFP, or let's say this auction. So what is RFI? So RFI stands for this, a request for information, and RFP stands for a request for proposal. And let me just add one point here, reverse auction. So reverse auction is called as competitive bidding. So these three solutions are available from the sourcing module perspective, even though we have one more that is called as the forward auction. But basically the forward auction is used by the supplier. That is why I'm not listing these forward auctions here. So, but these are the, that different type of events are available in the sourcing module, which customer can utilize based on the requirement. So to understand in like, the detail level, let me give you one quick example. So let's say you are working in the purchasing department in your company, and you received a purchasing request from your like a business user, but those products you never purchased from any of the supplier. Even you can say you never heard about that products as well. So you don't know which supplier will supply you that products and how the supplier will provide you the product. Either they will give in this each quantity, they will give in the bags, or they will supply in that like that like pallets or drums. So that means you do not have any information about the product. So in that case, what will be your action? That means what will be your priority? In that case, would you like to discuss the price first about the products with the supplier? No. So in that case, your activity required, like you want to collect the information about the product first. So what you will do, you will search the particular supplier about the product, and you will also collect the information about the product, like what is the detailed description about the product, how the supplier will supply the product, either like what will be the like that method. So they will say like they will send by road or by that air sea, whatever. That means in that case, we require that information about the product and about the supplier as well. So for that, if you want to, that conduct one event that to collect only about the information about the supplier and the product, that you can do with the help of the RFI. That means with the help of the request for information. Same way, if you want to negotiate the pricing activity with the supplier, in that case, Ariba has given this RFP, and with the help of the RFP, we can negotiate the pricing information with the supplier. And whenever we have to conduct any live event or live bidding activity, for that we have this reverse auction. So with the help of the reverse auction, we can conduct any live bidding event as well in the SAP Ariba. So that is the part of the like the sourcing module solution. So in same way, we can say this supplier negotiation process that we can map with the sourcing module. So now in the next, we have the contract activity. That means we have to sign up a legal agreement that in the business process. So that contract activity, for that Ariba has given the contract module, and this contract module we can utilize like to sign up a contract, and we can perform the e-signature as well. Like if you require to perform the signature from the customer side and from the supplier side, that we can do with the help of the contract module. So now if you move to the next process, so next process is that basically your complete P2P activity. Complete P2P activity in the sense like we have to create the purchase requisition, and we have to end with this payment part. So for the complete P2P activity that Ariba has given the solutions, that is Ariba buying and invoicing. So with the help of the buying and invoicing solutions, we can perform this P2P activity. That means we can create the purchase requisition and we can end up with the payment part. And last one is the catalog. So catalog is nothing that is a product hierarchy. So product hierarchy means, to understand this, let me give a quick example. So whenever we are purchasing on the e-commerce site, like on the Flipkart or Amazon or eBay, so what we are doing, we are opening the applications of that particular site, particular like that either Flipkart or Amazon, and whatever that relevant product that we required, we are searching that product on that site. So based on our input, that application is showing the list of product. For example, let's say we entered as the laptop. So now system will display you the list of laptop which is available in that site. So that basically product is called as the product hierarchy. So in SAP Ariba as well, we have the option that we can configure the product hierarchy that we can do with the help of the catalog. So here in this business process, whatever the requirement that customer they have, that is basically the laptop, that laptop we can configure and with the help of this catalog. Okay. So in this way, we can say that based on the customer business process, that we can map that the business process with the SAP Ariba. So that is why I said that Ariba is completely supporting the procurement activity. So let me just repeat at high level again. So Ariba is the completely cloud-based solutions which is offering the procurement solutions to the customer, and it is streamlines that the customer procurement activity, like that supplier negotiation, manage of the supplier, performing this P2P activity, like that. All right. So before going ahead, I would like to take a quick pause and do someone have any question? You can raise your question.
Yes, Rohit, I do have a question. As you said, like searching of supplier, it will be the offline. Like how it will be the offline? I mean, I did not get the exact point here.
Okay. So let's say you have to purchase the HP laptop. Just an example.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, HP laptop. So how we are doing? What we are doing? We are searching on the online, like we are visiting some e-commerce site, right? And sometimes we are also visiting this our nearby local showrooms as well, right? So that means like
Okay.
that we are as the offline. So offline means it does not means like here we are doing like that not in like we are not using internet. Offline means outside of SAP Ariba.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that means we can use like e-commerce site. We can take the help of e-commerce site. We can that search in the local like agencies as well, like that offline.
Oh,
Even Ariba
okay. Either
also
it can be either it can be offline or online. Anything can be, right?
yes, yes, yes. So, as I said,
Okay.
why I mentioned the offline, offline means not within the SAP Ariba. So, if it will be the
Okay.
within SAP Ariba, then we can say online. Offline means outside of SAP Ariba. Okay.
Okay.
And with addition to that, let me add a few more points here. So, even Ariba is also providing to find out the supplier on the Ariba platform as well. So for that, Ariba has given one solution. So like that Ariba, that is the customer they can post their requirement on the Ariba platform as well. So we the options are available. So what the customers they can do, like whenever the customers they required any that particular product, so they can that post their requirement on the Ariba solutions as well. So we'll talk about in detail level later. And so with that, what system will do? System will that show that the requirement to all the suppliers, all the relevant suppliers who can supply the product, and they can find the supplier over the Ariba.
Okay.
And that process is called as the Ariba I think supplier research posting. That is called
Okay.
as a supplier posting.
Okay. And one more is like in the upstream, as I said, the supplier sourcing and the contract. The supplier is the part of the, I mean, the thing you explained is like related to the SLP, I mean, supplier registration. It is regarding to the SLP, right?
Yes, yes. So basically, in the supplier solutions, a supplier basically is a particular solution, and within supplier solutions, Ariba is offering the two modules. One is the SLP, and another
Mhm.
one is SIPM. Okay.
Uh,
But now SIPM is not available. So
yes.
SIPM is like that older version of the SLP. So instead of the SIPM, now Ariba has introduced the SLP solution.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. And in the downstream, as you said, it is the catalog. And have you we are seeing like Ariba buying is moving to like the EHB, I mean the Ariba guided buying. Can we know like anything about the guided buying? Because even currently, like I was in the Ariba buying project before, like I am more to guided buying now, like creating forms and all. Like, can we know about those things?
Oh. Creating form, basically these are the that additional configuration that is available on the Ariba guided buying. So basically, what is Ariba guided buying? So Ariba guided buying is simpler solution. Okay, and it is coming available. It is available as free of cost. That means the customer the buying invoices are getting the guided buying and free of cost. Okay, but now, so like basically, let me just give some that some more details about the guided buying. So basically, the guided buying is introduced in the 20, I think 17. So that time, that Ariba never expect that he will get that good response from the customer. So even that if you will see the Ariba system, so it's already a very simplified process that is available to the customer. But again, they realize that, and even they also received some input from the customers as well. Like, can they do some more simplification in the P2P process? So for that purpose, that Ariba has introduced that guided buying in the 2017. So that time that they received very good response from the customer. So moreover, like later point of time that Ariba did, so based on the customer responses, they bring the basic functionality in the guided buying. So as it name sounds, the guided buying means it is for the buying activity, not for the invoicing activity. It is for the only buying activity. But because of the customer requirement, they have provided some additional, additional, the solutions as well in this guided buying. So now in the guided buying, we have some basic configuration options as well. That means we can configure the template, we can configure the forms as well, and even we can perform that, the supplier preferred supplier activity as well in the guided buying. So what about the forms that you are talking about? That something will be available, like as the additional configuration. So configuring the form in the guided buying, that's something will not be able to cover because I also never worked on this part. But outside of this, like the guided buying, I can tell you that how we have to configure the form.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any further question?
No,
Hello,
no.
sir. I have one question regarding reverse action. Could
Mhm.
you explain me how it is how actions work in SAP Ariba?
Okay, sure. So let me first tell you what is the reverse auction. Okay. I think I just this spell mistake is there in the competitive. So let me tell you what is reverse auction first. So basically, from the auction perspective, the Ariba is offering the two kind of auction. So one is the reverse, and second one is a forward auction. Okay. So now we'll try to understand what is reverse and forward auction. So basically, reverse auction means it is applicable to the buyer side. So why it is applicable to buyer side? Because this is the nature of the that buyer nature. This is the buyer nature that buyer is always going in the reverse direction. So for example, whenever we are purchasing any item from the supplier, so if supplier is offering you $100, so what will be our response? Can you give me $90? Right? And same way, if another supplier he will offer you $90, we will ask him, can you give me $85? Because this is our nature. It is our in our that we can say it is our like a genetics. We are always going in the reverse direction. So that means like we are going in the reverse. So that is why it is called as the reverse auction. So reverse auction is applicable for the buying activity from the buyer side. Now coming to the functionality of the reverse auction. So if you see that supplier negotiation, so we are doing the supplier negotiation in two way. Two way means one way is that is your non-competitive. Second way is that competitive. So what is non-competitive? Like for example, you have to purchase some vegetables. What you are doing, you are going in the shop and whatever the price the supplier is offering, you are purchasing. You are purchasing that vegetables from that shop. But sometimes what we are doing some competitive biddings as well. So the purchasing of the vegetables that will come as the non-competitive. Now I am going to explain you what is competitive. Sorry, what is competitive? So competitive means sometimes like when we require to purchase some product and when we are investigating the price of the product. So even though like let's say you have visited three, like three shops, and all the shopkeepers, all the sellers, they have proposed you the same price. But that time we are just giving one simple dialogue. We are asking them like, why I have to purchase from your shop? Because another shopkeeper is offering me the less price. Even though like you are getting the same price, but just to create the competitions, you are revealing the price and you are saying another seller, he is offering me like in the $100 only. So why I have to pay you $120? Right? So why we are doing this activity? We are doing this activity just to create the competitions, right? So that means in that case, what will happen might be if supplier will agree, so he realize why unnecessary I have to lose my business. So he will ask you, okay, no issue, you can give me in the $100, no worries. So that means we are getting benefited. So this is the functionality of the reverse auction. That means in from business perspective, whenever we required to conduct any that the competitive biddings, that is basically your live bidding or live negotiation, we can do with the help of the reverse auction. I hope you got it, Suman.
Yeah, sir, I got it. Thank you, sir. So, one more question. What is the main terminology of SAP Ariba? Like all are
I'm sorry, I could not get you. Main terminology
uh,
means
means exact I can say ki which dependent work like I can say ki what is the main terminology of SAP Ariba, which thing is mostly important, like means everything is based on the supplier, either either product, whatever.
okay. Suman, I'm sorry. I think I'm not getting a question, but again, let me put some input. Okay, and even just for your information, for everyone, even I am aware with Hindi and that English as well. So if someone would like to ask in Hindi, they can ask. Feel free to ask. Don't hesitate.
No,
Okay.
sir. I have one. I have doubt in mind regarding uh, P2P and S2P. What is this?
Okay.
What are
That I got it. I got it. No, so Suman, I will come on that question. But just for everyone information, I did not point it only to you, Suman. Please, okay. So if anyone would like to talk in Hindi or in Hindi, they can discuss with me. Okay, so basically S2P means, like what is S2P? S2P means source to pay solutions. So if you see S2P, so S2P means what? S2P means source to pay solution. So source to pay means what? Source to pay means you can say this solution. Okay, so within the basically the Ariba solutions is also called as the source to pay solution. So in the source to pay solutions, you will cover the complete module, not only the sourcing, you will cover the complete module. That means in the source to pay solutions, you will have the supplier, you will have the sourcing, you will have the contract, and you will have the Ariba buying and invoicing as well. So this is called as the source to pay solutions. Now, but coming to the P2P solutions. P2P solution means your Ariba buying and invoicing solutions. Okay, so buying invoicing, what we are doing in the buying and invoicing solutions, so that means we are doing the P2P activity. So if you see the P2P means we are starting with PR, PO, receipt, invoice, payment, right? That means you are starting with the PR and you are ending with the payment. So that is called as the P2P process. Let me also put some in, like that input on that previous question as well. So mainly this Ariba is supporting to the customer. So the customer will get more benefits as compared to supplier. So whatever solutions that Ariba is offering, this is more relevant to the customer. So like this supplier, sourcing, contract, P2P, and the catalog, so customer can utilize these solutions to streamline their business. So these are more competitive, more like that relevant to the customer. Even though supplier is also getting benefited, so supplier are also getting this, the business from the customer over the Ariba network, but it is more important from the supplier point perspective. Sorry, customer perspective. Okay, have you got
okay?
your question?
Yes, I got it. Thank you, sir.
All right. Any further questions from anyone?
No, Roy.